Welcome all. Today's top breaking news with Gitanjali from Bayan Times. Citizens urged to use new COVID-19 Andhra Pradesh app. The Department of Medical, Health and Family Welfare has urged citizens to use COVID-19 Andhra Pradesh, a smartphone app, to connect with essential health services in the fight against COVID-19. The app can be downloaded from Google Play. Information regarding testing and treatment facilities are available in the app. Details regarding COVID 19 hospitals, quarantine centers, testing centers, and daily media bulletins can also be accessed. Moreover, one can even apply for testing using this app, which provides details of local ward volunteers, ANMs, and doctors. For any queries related to COVID 19, one can contact the National Helpline 1075 or State Helpline 104 or YSR Telemedicine 14410. To get information via WhatsApp, a message can be sent to 8297104104 or IVRS number 8297104104. In a first for Andhra Pradesh, 101-year-old woman beats COVID-19. Winning her battle against COVID-19, a 101-year-old woman got discharged from COVID hospital in Tirupati. This is the first instance in Andhra Pradesh of a person above the age of 100 years recovering from the deadly virus. The doctors who treated her attributed her recovery to her willpower. The 101-year-old P. Magamma from Tirupati town tested positive for the virus a few weeks ago and was shifted to Sri Venkateswara Institute of Medical Sciences SVIMS, Sri Padmavati Mahila Medical College State COVID Hospital for treatment. SVIMS Superintendent Dr. R. Ram said Magamma was given special care in hospital. This helped her recover, added Dr. Ram, who touched the feet of the woman as she got discharged. She did not lose her willpower when she was being treated. She stands as an example to others in winning the battle against COVID 19, Dr. Ram said. The woman's relatives expressed gratitude to SVIMS Director and Vice Chancellor Dr. B. Vegamma and the staff for providing medical support and ensuring her recovery. Chandrababu Naidu blames YSRC government for social activist Nalanda Kishore's death. Expressing shock over the death of Vizag-based social media activist Nalanda Kishore, TDP Supremo and Chandrababu Naidu blamed the ruling government for causing his death. The 65-year-old activist was heart-stricken by the false cases filed by the police and died, he alleged. In a statement issued here on Saturday, Naidu condemned what he described as inhuman activities of the ruling party. He conveyed his condolences and deepest sympathies to the bereaved family members. Naidu accused the government and the police of implicating Kishore in false cases just for filing some post on social media. He was arbitrarily arrested and taken by road for hundreds of kilometers through several districts and was subjected to mental and physical harassment. This apart, Kishore also faced a threat from getting infected with the virus because of his age, but the police did not care about this, he said. It was because of this that Kishore was deeply pained and hurt, Naidu charged. Flood scale 3 snap road links in Kurnool. Heavy rains and floods claimed 3 lives and disrupted normalcy in several parts of Kurnool district. Minor rivers and streams are in spate and have washed away roads in several parts of district. Officials released 39,868 cusecs of water into the Handri River and canals. 2-year-old Jaswant Yadav and his cousin Lalithamma 10 died and 4 other children were injured when a house in Molgavalli village of Alluru Mandal collapsed in the rain. The police said Jaswant from Lingadalli village in Karnataka and Lalithamma from Mogavalli village had come with their families for a wedding. When their parents were busy with the function, a group of children was playing in the old house which suddenly collapsed. Jaswant and Lalithamma died while being taken to hospital while 4 others suffered minor injuries. In another incident, an 18-year-old intermediate student Chandra from Niravada village in Kallur Mandal got washed away in the flood water of Vakerivagu while he was crossing a bridge. His body was found on a tree 3 km away. Hyderabad Mayor Ponthu Ram Mohan goes into self-isolation after testing positive for COVID-19. Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation GHMC Mayor Ponthu Ram Mohan on Sunday went into self-isolation after he tested positive for COVID-19. Fortunately, members of his family have tested negative for the virus. The mayor, along with his family, had taken the test of coronavirus on Saturday. Even after testing positive, he said that he felt healthy and had no ailments, further announcing that he will go into self isolation as a precautionary measure. After completing the house quarantine, he will undergo the test again and donate plasma after getting discharged, he said. The mayor also informed the media that a special camp will be organized at the Telangana Bhavan for donating plasma by those who are cured from COVID 19. The mayor also held a video conference with his colleagues on various developmental and welfare schemes being implemented in the GHMC limits. In the wake of the prevailing monsoon in the city, he directed the officials to be alert in addressing seasonal diseases like dengue, chikungunya, malaria, and other viral infections. 7,813 new COVID-19 cases set alarm bells ringing in Andhra Pradesh. The upward spiral of coronavirus cases continued in Andhra Pradesh as another 7,813 were added in a day to take the overall tally to 88,671. Both Godavari districts reported over 1,000 new infections each. Even as the toll is inching closer to the 1,000 mark, 3,208 more patients were discharged from hospitals across the state. The state recorded another 52 deaths. 9 of the 52 were from Guntur, 8 from West Godavari, 6 each from East Godavari, Krishna and Kurnool, 5 from Chittur, 4 from Vizianagaram, 3 each from Srikakulam and Vishakhapatnam, and 1 each from Nellore and Prakasam districts. Chevella, the new industrial hub, says KTR. Signaling the beginning of the industrial growth in Chevella area, Welspun Group, which is Intro Manufacturing of Tiles, has announced investment of Rs 2,000 crore by next year end in its unit in the Chandavelli Industrial Park, Industry Minister KT Ramarao disclosed. Two other companies, Kundana and Katera, made a commitment of investing Rs 230 crore and Rs 318 crore respectively, while another company would also be announcing significant investment very shortly, an exuberant KT Ramarao disclosed. Speaking after inaugurating the Welspun flooring unit in the industrial park, along with Education Minister P. Sabitha Indra Reddy, the minister maintained that 4 more companies, including an electric vehicles maker, were in the process of finalizing their investments. 2 of them were in advanced stages, and an official announcement will be made soon. KT Ramarao said sustained efforts were being made by the government to establish an industrial base on Chevella side, acknowledging the support of the villagers whose lands were acquired for setting up the industrial park. The minister disclosed that efforts were now on to set up a bigger industrial park on 3,600 acre site near Shabad. Approach Civil Court, HC tells petitioner. The Telangana High Court declined to exercise its extraordinary powers under Article 226 of the Constitution in a petition filed by a person named P. Prabhavati seeking direction to the authorities of GHMC to consider her objections if any application is made in respect to landed property at measuring 2 acres situated at Alwal in Medchal, Malkajgiri district. The petitioner should have approached the registration department to verify whether there is any encumbrance on the subject property. The judge observed and granted liberty to the petitioner to approach civil court for remedy. RMPs offer services to control spread of COVID-19. Registered medical practitioners, RMP and pharmaceutical medicine program PMP doctors made the health minister Yetala Rajendar and offered their services in controlling the spread of coronavirus in Telangana. The delegation led by Venkat Reddy, president of Telangana Community Paramedic Doctors Association, said that they have helped in cases such as pneumonia and leprosy and in vaccination programs earlier, and they wish to render their services for COVID as well. The minister responded positively and stressed that RMPs and PMPs could help in early detection of COVID, especially in rural areas which were cut off from healthcare system. He said the RMPs and PMPs could play a pivotal role in timely detection and transfer of patients. COVID, if detected early, can be treated with common drugs such as azithromycin and vitamins without any INV as positive treatments, said Yatala. Collector hints at community transmission in Telangana district. Coronavirus outbreak has reached community transmission stage in the district, said Bhadradri Kothagudem Collector M.V. Reddy. He said that next few days were very crucial for the people of the district and asked them to stay at home. He said that with each passing day, the virus was rapidly spreading and advised the people to refrain from visiting hospitals for tests unless they had symptoms. The collector, however, also advised people to remain calm and wear masks while stepping out. With this, we conclude with our today's news headlines. For more such latest news and updates, like, share, and subscribe Pie and Times.